Hi guys, we're starting a new series, Gemini North Node. Gemini North Node, I'm wearing my newspaper shirt because Gemini has to do with communication, information, sharing information, gathering information, thinking, writing, talking, discussing. That's Gemini. So we're going to talk a lot because we're in Gemini territory. But first we have to examine your South Node in Sagittarius and give you a general idea. So those of you who have South Node in Sagittarius, I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of surprised that you are watching this video because Sagittarius South Nodes, they don't really like to listen and they don't really think they need to learn anything because they think they know it all. And to their defense, you guys do know it all because you guys did so much in your lifetimes. You explored yourself to the end. I mean, you went literally to the ends of the world in your exploration because more than anything, Sagittarius loves freedom, loves freedom of movement, freedom of going, freedom of finding out, of discovering. You know, they're the wanderer, the nomad, the gypsy, the one that just, you know, leaves the house in the morning and says, I have no idea where I'm going, but I know that I'm gonna have a blast today. And that's what you guys know how to do. You know how to have fun. You know how to make the best of wherever you are. And wherever you are, there's fun around you. You guys are pranksters, tricksters. You love to have fun. Fun is a big part of you. And you guys are larger than life. You know, you have so much energy in you. You know, Sagittarius is a fire sign and it's a very mobile fire sign. You know, it's the liver of life. You know how to live life. You've lived a lot of lives with a lot of experience. You've gathered a lot of knowledge about the universe, about the world around you, about other countries, religions, philosophies. I mean, you explored everything and you have so much to share with the world. A bright example, an awesome example of a Sagittarius South Node is Mr. Donald Trump. Amazing example because the guy doesn't care what you think about him. He doesn't care how you perceive him. He just is. And Sagittarius is larger than life. Sagittarius is goofy and aloof and just so much fun. And we're gonna talk about the way that Sagittarius South Node went to the extreme, because if it's in your South Node, that means you overdid the qualities of Sagittarius. You overplayed them. So somebody who doesn't like to listen to others, doesn't care what you have to say, thinks that, I would say that everybody else around them is stupid and small and afraid and just boring, you know, plain boring. And Sagittarius thinks it's probably the coolest thing in the world. So lifetime is like that. Lifetimes of exploration, lifetimes of exploring everything from philosophy to religion to other countries to the world in general, you know, different foods, different customs. So you are my Gemini Sagittarius people, that axis of the nodes. You guys are my teachers, my speakers, you guys have so much to share with the world. And every sign, each one of you does it in a different way, you know. So as a Sagittarius South Node, you guys were the crazy preachers, the ones that, you know, preached doomsday, the ones that, you know, you led crowds, you know, you were so fanatic in your thinking and in your perceptions. You kind of lost yourself in this big world, you know, you kind of went to the deep end. And because of that, you may have these crazy fanatic ideas. And a lot of times, if somebody talks to you, they'll be like, God, do you ever just shut up? Or like, hey, can I say something? Or like, hey, you think you know it all. And God forbid you argue with a Sagittarius South Node, because I would argue you and you will just be left there, you know, they'll burn the shit out of you because they're fire that's strong, that's lively and fun. I love Sagittarius energy and Gemini energy, I do. So I always have fun interacting with people like that because they don't care. They just say what they think. They have their truth. Boom. If you don't like it, I'll find somebody else to listen to me. So this brings me to the North Node in Gemini. So if you guys preached and taught and had everybody listen to you, in this lifetime, you're more about kind of contracting your world, but not in a sense of making it small, but just really paying attention to details. Paying attention to other people, listening to other people, let somebody else talk for once, learn something from another, let another one speak. You know, Gemini North Nodes are very curious and they love information. They love exchange of information. And so with a Gemini North Node, you're here to kind of slow down. You know, I know it's hard because you're so used to having that freedom, and you kind of have to just kind of slow down and, you know, let others talk, let others speak, let others share information and learn something from your interaction with people, and not look at people as stupid and scared and mediocre, but look at them as like, hey, I can learn something from everybody, you know, because you are open-minded and you are cool about interacting with anybody. You know, you can interact with royalty the same as you can interact with, you know, somebody off the street. Like, you're cool about that because you're very inclusive. So in Gemini, you really have to open your mind to, you know, get to know the world around you, but through interaction with others, through interaction, exchanging ideas, exchanging information, listening, not so much talking and being the loudest one in the room, but listening and learning from others, you know, asking questions about others. Hey, what do you think about this? Instead of telling them, hey, let me tell you what you should do with your life. Let me tell you what's right, what's the truth. No, you know, ask the guy, hey, what do you think? How do you see the situation and why? And that would be the beauty. So I know I talked a lot about Sagittarius South Node, not a lot about Gemini North Node, but we're going to talk about it more when we go through all the houses so you can get a better idea. Okay? All right. Come along. North Node in Gemini in the 11th house. So let's talk about your South Node first. South Node in Sagittarius in the 5th. You guys, one word that comes to mind is party animals. 2 words. Party animal. That's you. You know how to have fun. You know how to get the party started. My playboys, my playgirls, you know, you, Sagittarius in the 5th, you guys had a blast. You guys had lifetimes where you just freaking gambled, have fun, parties, just, you know how to have fun, and you know how to get people to have fun. You know, you walk into a party and boom, everything revolves around you and people are like, yay. As soon as you walk in somewhere, the party has started. You know how to light people up and how to just show them a good time. And you usually do it larger than life ways. You usually do it through lavish parties, lavish spending. You do it through jokes. You're very funny, probably some kind of trickster and jokester, and you probably play punk people a lot. You know, somebody who is not afraid to look like a fool. Because Sagittarius, when I think about Sagittarius, I think about the Fool card in tarot. You know, you guys are my explorers, my nomads, my people that don't like to be tied down. And in the 5th house, you know how to have fun. You had lifetimes where you just literally all day just playing games, gambling, sports, you know, racing. Sagittarius is risk-taking. So anything that involves risk-taking and that involves fun, adrenaline, you like that. That's all you know, and that's what you rely on. Even now, probably, you know, it's hard for you to just kind of do something without some kind of risk to it or some kind of adrenaline rush to it, because that's what you're used to and that's how you know yourself. You know, without it, you don't know who you are. So there was a lot of emphasis on creativity, on crazy expression, maybe some kind of artist. I always talk about 5th house as artists, as performers, as some kind of singers, dancers, but somebody who was larger than life. You know, you had a unique style. Sagittarius does not do anything half-assed. It just, everything is big, loud, in your face, fun, lively. For some people, it can be too much. They may say, you know, you need to slow down, but not for you. You know how to have fun. So you could probably teach other people how to have fun, because some people have no idea. You know, they're so used to their lives. And so in your case, that's the strength you bring. You know, you can always come in and say, hey, why don't we do this and see what happens? And people probably try to talk you out of it. But that's useless, because Sagittarius does whatever he or she wants. So now, also, you know, romantically, I would say playboy, playgirl. You know, you were exploratory. You loved, you did not like to be tied down. You like to taste every flower, and you really liked, you know, to just have fun, keep going. And if one romance didn't work out, you went to the other one. You know, I want to say, can I say Casanova? I don't know, maybe, because Sagittarius is, yeah, Sagittarius loves his freedom. He's not here for eternal love. And maybe he is here for eternal love, but he's going to keep looking for it all his life. And he may never find it, but he doesn't care because he gets to do whatever. So probably a lot of heartbreaks, a lot of playing with people's hearts. Nothing bad with that, you know. So because there was so much playing and there was so much idling around and there was so much fun, you kind of want to, in this lifetime, you kind of want to, you know, kind of say, you know what, I think I'm good. I think I'm done with fun. I think I'm done. I'm kind of like, I've done everything. There's nothing more for me to do. I've tried it all. I've done it all. I've tasted it all. So like, what else is there left in life? So you probably get bored a lot very quickly, I would say. And you're always looking for like the next thing to make your eyes sparkle. So with North Node in Gemini in the 11th, you're here to kind of focus away from that selfish idea of self-gratification and more the idea of like, okay, let me just kind of buckle down a little bit. Let me bring this craziness that I have within me and maybe, you know, bring it to a group setting, because 11th house is groups, humanity as a whole, organizations, your friends. So you can bring that craziness, you can bring that fire inside of you to a group setting, and you can be the, inspire them to be like that in a Gemini kind of way. You know, maybe before, once again, there was a big focus on yourself. Now you come in and you can kind of say, all right, I'm done with self-gratification. Let me focus on, let me go, you know, the other extreme. Let me go the opposite end where there's groups of us, you know, where I'm more interested in the group dynamics, you know, where I have so much fire in me and I gotta like share it with others. I gotta inspire others. And so you can do that in Gemini ways where there is sharing, there is communicating, there is asking questions, there is you know, learning about others. Once again, you're going from self to others, to learning about others, communicating with others, sharing with others, finding out about other people, and then using that fire that's within you to inspire them, to set a group on fire and to lead them. Because in the 11th house, you are going to be a leader in a sense, not so much like in the 10th house, but you're going to be somebody that people are going to want to follow, you know, and you're going to do it with that fire that you have within you and with the ability to like listen and see, you know, what people want, and then just say, okay guys, I know what you need. I got this. I got you. You know, I've listened to all of you. I've heard what you have to say, and here's what I think. And not being dominant, but, you know, being a leader, but also being an inspiring leader, you know, not a preacher, but more like, you know, guys, you know, follow me because I know how to do this. I have a lot of fire in me, a lot of drive in me, and you can put that drive from self-gratification, because if you keep going that route, you're going to be, that cycle is never going to stop, because you're constantly going to be looking for adrenaline. You're constantly going to be looking for risky situations and fun. You know, you're going to be looking for that, and you're going to burn out, or you're just going to be like, God, nothing satisfies me. Like I've done it all. You know, what else is there to do? So now you're here to kind of say, okay, I'm done with that. I'm here. I want to help. I want to help others who are maybe not so energetic as me. Maybe they're a little shy. Maybe they're a little hesitant. And so you're there to kind of say, you know, inject that optimism in them, inject that life, that thirst for life, thirst for experience, and lead them and inspire them by teaching them and talking to them. You know, once again, Gemini North Nodes, teachers, you guys are my teachers. You guys are here to use your storytelling ability, use your vast experience and inspire others. But also listen to others and just kind of first listen and see what they need. Because if you just come in and say, I know what you guys need, you're gonna miss it. So you need to get, you need to listen to people first and see what their needs are. And then with your crazy creativity that you have within you, you can tailor it to their needs. And then everybody's gonna benefit, and you're gonna love it because you're gonna feel that satisfaction within you, because your enthusiasm for life and living life has rubbed off on others, and who needed that. Because we're all different. Some of us are very shy. Some of us had lifetimes where we were freaking nuns and hermits and people who are, let's say, at home all day, and they don't know anything about the world out there. And so you come in with this zest for life, with this experience of this fun that you have within you, that fire, and you can inspire those people, and you can say, I know how to get you out of the house, but first you gotta, talk to them, you gotta listen to them, you gotta see what they really need, open your ears, Okay, all right, guys.